Ooh, welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is January the 17th, 2026. We're going to be talking about Friday Night Smackdown because Friday Night Smackdown just happened. I've seen it. I will be uploading this video on Saturday. But we seen the Smackdown, and we got a TNA guy showed up on Smackdown because of the visas in the UK. And this guy is from the UK. He's kind of stuck in the UK right now because of the visas problems. So yeah, that's why TNA has their problems with some people that can't make it to Genesis. Man. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys hear from hear this whole thing, this rumor, I guess it's not a rumor, but it's official because of Saturday. Saturday Collision on AEW, it was taped, and I think everybody knows what happened. Jet Speed and Hangman Adam Page is now the Trios champions. Because Hobbs is no longer part of AEW. And people are saying that he got signed to WWE and heading to Friday Night SmackDown just as Hobbs. Not Powerhouse Hobbs, but Hobbs. So that's going to be interesting to see. And what we have in store for Hobbs if he shows up on SmackDown. Or shows up on WWE at all. Ladies and gentlemen, they had a little internet thing for the TNA. They finally made a World Championship match. I'm not really happy for it. Because they canceled the match between Frankie Kazarian versus Mike Santana for the world title. This is when Frankie Kazarian was the champion. To make the match happen on the premiere of AMC. But now this match is happening again. But Santino changed the rules to a Texas death match. And then Daria comes out saying that you're not the only one that has power. I like your idea of the death match, but she says we're going to put Nick Neville as special guest referee. Why can't we make it a triple threat match or let Nick Neville get a title shot? Because he has to call your shots. You guys can't make him call his shot? He has to call his shot on his own? I have no idea. But ladies and gentlemen, that's happening on TNA Genesis this Saturday. But tomorrow night, I will talk about Friday Night SmackDown because we heard from Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. We're going to talk about Cody Rhodes first. Cody Rhodes, it comes to the ring. We heard that Drew McIntyre says there was one stipulation in that contract that they had for their WWE Championship match last week. That Cody Rhodes does not get a rematch. Cody Rhodes can't get a rematch while Drew is the champion. Well, no, not while he's a champion. He has to start from the bottom again. He has to start at the bottom, and Cody Rhodes says there's only one way to do that. Is the Royal Rumble match. And he's declaring his entry to the Royal Rumble. He wants to be number one. He wants to be number one in the Royal Rumble match. And he wants to talk about Jacob Fatu. He says he has a receipt for Jacob Fatu. He wants Jacob Fatu as well because he cost him the match and the championship. So that's what Cody Rhodes has to say. And then we had Drew McIntyre coming out. I just spit on my tablet. My bad. Drew McIntyre coming out with his bagpipes theme song entrance. So yeah, he said a whole bunch of things that Cody Rhodes can get his title shot and all that stuff. Drew just said a whole bunch of things that I did not really listen about. And then he got interrupted by Randy Orton. Randy Orton says he's going to win this fatal four-way match at Saturday's main event to become the number contender. And he says, I've beaten you for the championship before, and I'm going to do it again. And then Drew McIntyre got interrupted by Jacob Fatu. And Jacob didn't want to talk. He wanted to tag Drew McIntyre, and that's what he did. He made Drew McIntyre run away really fast. And then Randy Orton got a skull crush finale from Miz attacking him from behind. So the first match of the qualified matches for the Fatal 4-Way match for Saturday night's main event next week. It will be Randy Orton versus The Miz. And it was a pretty decent match. It was pretty decent. But the winner of that match was Randy Orton. And he's going to the Fatal 4-Way match. We have Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss versus Julia and Kiana James. And of course, Nia Jax is still stirring the pot between Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. She tried to do it with Alexa Bliss last week. Seeing if Charlotte Flair is actually sick. Was she faking it or was she not faking it? She had to ask her. And then when Alexa Bliss says she's going to get ready for the match, Nia Jax trying to talk trash about Alexa Bliss to Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair is not taking that lightly. And she doesn't want Nia Jax to talk about her best friend. It was a pretty decent tag team match, but the winner of that match was Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss against Julia and Kiana James. And then Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss got attacked by Nia Jax and Lash Legend. And it looked like Julia wants a piece of Nia Jax until Kiana James tried to hold Julia back. Said, no, don't attack. So that's going to be interesting if Julia get her hands onto Nia Jax. And then we have Trick Williams versus Matt Cardona to see who's the next qualified match for the Fatal 4-Way match at Saturday night's main event. Pretty decent, but I wish Matt Cardona won the match, but Trick Williams gets the win. Whoop that trick. Why is he getting pushed really fast? Come on, man. Matt Cardona just made a return. He was a world champion in Indies. Don't make him be a jobber again. But when this match ended, Trick Williams was outside the ring celebrating. Kit Wilson comes out. Everybody's happy because they could hear Kit Wilson's music. And then Kit Wilson just attacks Matt Cardona and calls everybody toxic. And then Kit Wilson got attacked by Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu wasn't done. And then he called out Cody Rhodes, and then we had a brawl between Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu. And the referee, the security had to stop Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes. I think Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu will face each other at Saturday night's main event. I believe so. Next, we got Damian Priest versus Solo Sikoa for the third spot of the Fatal 4-Way match. Pretty decent match. Of course, the MFTs had to get involved all the time. The referee kicked out Tala Tonga, but Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, and JC Mateo was still there, still trying to get themselves involved. The lights go out. The Wyatt Six comes out to attack JC Mateo, Tama Tonga, and Tongaloa. Nikki Cross just running around like a maniac. And then Uncle Howdy sees the lantern. He was about to get the lantern until he got attacked by Solo. Solo brought the lantern into the ring, and then he got distracted. He got a soap of heaven from Damian Priest. Damian Priest won the match. Uncle Howdy was about to get that lantern again. He picks it up in the ring because Solo was hurt, so he couldn't take the lantern from Uncle Howdy. But Tala Tonga comes out because he did not get attacked by the Y6. He got kicked out because of the referee. And he big booted Uncle Howdy and takes the lantern once again. Well, Carmelo Hayes had the open challenge for the United States Championship. And because this man is stuck in his hometown, the X Division champion, Leon Slater, accepts the open challenge. And it was an amazing match between Carmelo Hayes and Leon Slater. I thought these two would never wrestle because he's on the main roster. And I thought the TNA and NXT partnership is just for NXT. But we got to see Carmelo Hayes and Leon Slater make history. Make amazing match for the United States title. The winner of that match and still the champion is Carmelo Hayes. But yet Jordan Grace will be versing Chelsea Green with Jade Cargill watching the match. Jordan Grace gets the win, and she had a face-to-face with Jade Cargill. And then Chelsea tried to run and attack Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace moved away. Chelsea Green accidentally hit Jade Cargill off the apron. Oh boy. We got Sami Zayn versus Dragunov for the last spots of the Fatal 4-Way match at Saturday Night's Main Event. And the winner of that match was Sami Zayn. Interesting Fatal 4-Way. We will see what happens in that Fatal 4-Way next Saturday. Not this Saturday, next Saturday when this match happens for the No Contendership. That's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Sunday night. Or Sunday. I don't know when we're doing this. If I could watch Genesis, I will do a video on Genesis. I'm hoping it's on pay-per-view because I could, people stream that. But if it's on TNA Plus, nobody streams that because it's TNA Plus. That's TNA's thing. TNA could get mad at them. So, at the people that streams them. It's TNA's thing. So yeah, I'm hoping that we could watch it. If we can't, we can't. But if we could, we will do a video on it. That's all me today. Ty's out. See you guys tomorrow. Bye!